Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining me today on Guest House Theater's Saturday Make It Matter Day series. I'm Deborah Hearst, the artistic director of Guest House Theater, and I am here on my balcony in the sun, just like last time. I'm going to try not to be this close, though, because that was like a little much, and I'm kind of like going to try and sit back. I did put up a curtain to kind of block the sun, and then that fell down, so this is where we are now. You try things. And that's one thing that I love about live performance, right? Is that that curtain could have fallen down in the middle of what I'm going to do. And that would have been fun for everyone to enjoy. But alas, it fell down like 2 minutes ago. So here we are. I did want to start off by making an announcement that now that we're in fall and school's in season, now that we're in fall, in school's in session, I guess you would say, we are going to dial back the Facebook series, the live streams that we do. Instead of Wednesday Friends Day and Saturday Make It Matter Day, we are going to do Wednesday Friends Days. And then every once in a while, when we have something really big or something really important that we want to share with you, then we'll do Saturday Make It Matter Day. And so this is the last regular Saturday Make It Matter Day of the series for now. And so check us out on Wednesdays still at 11 Central Time. We'll still be doing live streams. This one, though, is the last Saturday for a while. So, I did poetry the last time that I was live streaming, and it was Diving into the Wreck, and I really love that poem, and it really seemed to resonate with where I was then. And I chose for today a poem that has sort of been inside of me for about 25 years. It's something that I discovered in high school, and I loved it, and every time I read it, I love it more. And, this is the kind of time right now, this pandemic, and I'll be honest, I've never felt this way before, with the pandemic making everything so uncertain, right? And not really even understanding what next month is going to look like, let alone what 2021 is going to look like. And let's be honest and include the election in that, right? This is all very tumultuous. And to sit with that can be hard. And I keep finding myself going back to this poem, not because it's tumultuous, but because when I'm quiet and I'm sitting here on my balcony or at the park or playing outside with my daughter, and I am absorbing the sunlight and the trees changing and the water. Madison has lots of Great Lakes, and all of these things that actually kind of soothe me and calm me, and also bring to me the reminder of just this majestic beauty of what it is to be alive. This poem kind of comes out from my heart and my memory and just is on the forefront of my mind. So I thought I would share it with you. I've always loved Walt Whitman. I've always been a fan of transcendentalism, especially reading about it in high school, right? And just, Ralph Waldo Emerson and Walt Whitman have always just been able to capture something in their work that speaks to me. And so these are my two favorite sections of Song of Myself. And I don't know if any of you have ever heard of them or not. They're not the most famous sections, but they are sections that speak to me, and I've always loved them. And so I'm going to share them with you today. Okay, so it's section 25 and 26. And I will say them, like I'll say the number so that you know that it's now a different section, because they really do sort of flow into each other. Okay, did I forget my coffee? No, I didn't. Hold on, let's take a sip of my coffee. Okay, this is a Song of Myself by Walt Whitman, section 25 and 26. 25. Dazzling and tremendous, how quick the sunrise would kill me, if I could not now and always send the sunrise out of me. We also ascend, dazzling and tremendous as the sun. We found our own, oh my soul, in the calm and cool of the daybreak. My voice goes after what my eyes cannot reach. With the twirl of my tongue, I encompass worlds and volumes of worlds. Speech is the twin of my vision. It is unequal to measure itself. It provokes me forever. It says sarcastically, Walt, you contain enough. Why don't you let it out then? Come now, I will not be tantalized. You conceive too much of articulation. Do you not know, O speech, how the buds beneath are folded, waiting in gloom, protected by frost, the dirt receding before my prophetical screams, I underline causes to balance them at last, my knowledge, my live parts, the keeping tally with the meaning of things. Happiness, which whoever hears me, let him or her set out in search of this day. My final merit, I refuse you. I refuse putting from me the best I am. Encompass worlds, but never try to encompass me. I crowd your noisiest talk by simply looking toward you. Writing and talk do not prove me. I carry the plenum of proof and everything else in my face. With a hush of my lips, I confound the topmost skeptic. 26. I think I will do nothing for a long time but listen, and accrue what I hear onto myself, and let sounds contribute toward me. I hear the bravurous of birds, the bustle of growing wheat, gossip of flames, clack of sticks cooking my meals. I hear the sound of the human voice, sound I love. I hear all sounds as they are tuned to their uses, sounds of the city, sounds out of the city, sounds of the day and night, talkative young ones to those that like them, the repetitive of fish peddlers and fruit peddlers, the loud laugh of work people at their meals, the angry bass of disjointed friendship, the faint tones of the sick, the judge with hands tight to the desk, his shaky lips pronouncing a death sentence. The heave-o-ohs of stevedores unlading ships by the wharfs, the refrain of the anchor lifters. The ring of alarm bells, the cry of fire, the whir of swift-streaking engines and hose carts with premonitory tinkles and colored lights. The steam whistle, the solid roll of the train of approaching cars. The slow march played at night at the head of the association. They go to guard some corpse. The flag tops are draped with black muslin. I hear the violoncello, or a young man's heart's complaint, and hear the keyed cornet, or else the echo of sunset. I hear the chorus. It is a grand opera. This indeed is music. The tenor, large and fresh as the creation, fills me. The orbic flex of his mouth is pouring and filling me full. I hear the trained soprano. She convulses me like the climax of my love grip. The orchestra whirls me wider than Uranus flies. It wrenches unnameable ardors from my breast. It throbs me to gulps of the farthest down horror. It sails me. I dab with bare feet. They are licked by the indolent waves. I am exposed, cut by bitter and poisoned hail, steeped amid honey morphine, my windpipes squeezed in the fakes of death. I let up again to feel the puzzle of puzzles, and that we call being. Thank you for joining me. I love it so much. And I love the last one because sometimes when we're alone and we're stuck at home and we're by ourselves, or just during this pandemic when sometimes we feel disconnected from the world around us and what we see on the news and what we see out our windows and what we experience, we can just do nothing and listen. And we can hear the sounds of the world. We hear the people that are sick with COVID. We hear the people that are suffering in pain. And we also hear the laughter of the children that are still playing outside. And we can hear the families connecting. And that's what I think about. And I love it. So thanks for joining me today. Wednesday Friends Day is on the docket next. So tune in next week for one of us to connect with you then. Thank you very much from Guest House Theater.